It's Week 15 of the 2025 season, and we've got the Seahawks, reigning league MVP. He's been one of the best blitzers in the NFL this season and is among the league leader in sacks. It's the Seahawks and
the Seahawks defense ready to go and in good form coming off the shutout a week ago. And the one we'll be watching is this man at linebacker.
And he was at it again last week, adding to his season sack total. He's the NFL leader category, and he's just become almost impossible to block on a regular basis.
Let's go.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson: 14 carries, 103 yards, and a touchdown.
And the way they ran the ball last week has to bring a smile to the faces of the entire coaching staff, because not only are they seeing a back pile up yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line in sync, and that bodes well this late in the season.
And he's taken down, back at his own 7. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss. Up third. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Their opening drive here's the Seattle defense back onto the field. Now Penix. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. They'll throw with Penix. And he's going to be brought down. The Seahawk defense ready to defend this next drive. They lead 7-0, trying to put a stop together here as this drive starts with a first down. Duvernay in motion. A play fake. Now Penix. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Penix working out of the gun here. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on.
The Seattle defense back onto the field. They've had the upper hand so far in this first half of play, working with a good lead already as they look to defend this first down. They They start on the ground with Robinson here. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Let's go now. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And Pitts is going to pick up a Falcons first down as he's up to the 47. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, Penix. And the Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with to have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, hey, yeah, we called him the disruptor, and that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. The Seahawks defense ready to defend this next drive. They've looked good so far. This whole team has, for that matter, in the midst of a big first half as this next drive begins 1st and 10.
Okay, ready? Go! Ready?
Here's Penix. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Ready?
To the air, Penix. And complete to Drake London. And he goes out right around the 39. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
Ready?
They'll go play action here with Penix. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Seattle defense back onto the field.
Set. Check, go.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
Come on, set. Ready?
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15.
We'll start up at TIAA Bank Stadium in Jacksonville.
And it's the Jaguars who have the lead in the second quarter. The Jaguars still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. From there, we'll skip over to Louisiana to check on the Saints at home in New Orleans. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Will Levis has thrown a touchdown pass. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Check on the Patriots. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Noah Brown, a touchdown reception.
It was a strong first half for the former Spartan, Kenneth Walker. He's already over 100 yards rushing for the game and has a touchdown run as well. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left.
The Seahawks defense ready to defend this next drive. They'll play with a lead here to begin this third quarter. Looking for another solid half of football to carry them to victory. Looking to throw, Penix. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
Here we go,
Robinson up the middle. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Third and 12.
And looking to throw, Penix. Open man is Duvernay. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. The Seattle defense back onto the field. They've done a really nice job of slowing the tempo of this offense, and as a result, they've got a comfortable third quarter lead as this next drive begins, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Sets up the screen to Robinson. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this will be caught by Mooney. A heck of a play there on third down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
The Seahawks defense ready to defend this next drive. They'll be looking to be the aggressors here as this drive begins with a 1st and 10. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Again, it's Robinson. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line. The Seattle defense back onto the field. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27.
Looking to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it. The Falcons on 3rd down. As bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Seahawks defense ready to defend this next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's taken in by Duvernay. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And the Falcons. Here we go, Shaq. Go.
He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards.
Shut up.
2nd and long. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, not only is this defense pitching a shutout, now they're contributing points themselves. I mean, they have really put together what's almost been a perfect effort here in this one.
I love how you express that. They've absolutely exceeded expectations in this one, and even better than their play, it's been their effort. Even with the win in their back pocket already, every one of those guys is still out there fighting like it's a tie game.
The Seattle defense back onto the field. They had the pick 6 just a moment ago, so they're feeling good as they prepare to...
Here we go. Here we go.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Short throw caught by Pitts. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Back to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. The Seahawks defense ready to defend this next drive.
Got it. Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Finding space at the 40. And finally down at the 41-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
That's good for the Falcons.
Now Penix. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. They'll throw with Penix. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Penix working out of the gun here. Forced out to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also... For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points. What an effort.
And, Brandon, I just have to ask you, that's all the stuff that we saw happen today. Those are statistics, numbers, the whole deal. But my question is, how does one team come ready to play, and the other one, obviously, not ready at all?
Well, I mean, I obviously don't have an answer to that, but that was the story from the get-go. One side was awake and ready, and the other just seemed asleep. So for the Seahawks, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14-0. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they drop their 10th game now to fall to 4-10. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers.